What's up guys, welcome back to Hacky Smack. Thanks for clicking on this video. I got a couple of gaming news stories and a couple of movie, TV related stories. So let's dive right into it. Roblox has released new enhanced safety features mainly aimed at protecting kids between 8 and 12 years old, their biggest player base. But the thing is, a lot of experts and parents are saying that this is not enough. People are pointing out how the platform still makes it way too easy for adults to act like kids, sneak into the chats, and interact with the minors. The filters aren't catching everything, so the moderation is slow, and overall the whole thing kind of relies too much on parents still doing all the work. And let's be honest, how many parents really know exactly what's going on in the Roblox chats? So Roblox did respond, saying that they're constantly improving their safety systems using AI moderation and giving parents more tools. But the critics are thinking more along the lines of, that's cool and all, but if your platform is mostly kids, you should be on the front lines, not just telling the parents to do more. So yeah, if your little siblings are still on Roblox, keep your eyes peeled. And definitely don't trust random messages from sketchy users. Next up, let's talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 and how it might possibly be useful to have in a potential lockdown COVID type situation. So apparently Nintendo's cooking up the Switch 2 with the idea that if the world ever goes into a lockdown again, they want gamers to still be connected. And it's kind of smart actually. So one big feature that they've added for the Nintendo Switch 2 is something called Game Chat, which is the little C button on the bottom right Joy-Con. Think of it like a built-in group chat system. You can chill with your friends, talk, and even share screens while you're playing. It's like Discord mixed with Switch, built right into the console. And they're not stopping there. The system's getting its beefed up processor so it can actually handle this massive multiplayer games and social spaces. Sounds like they're taking lessons from the COVID era and turning it into a legitimate selling point. Also, I think it's kind of cool how all these other PC handhelds and other consoles are all relying on the brute power aspect. And while Nintendo did tap into that a little bit, they're still focused on the social aspect of bringing people together during gameplay. Next up, let's switch gears into the movie side of things. So the Minecraft movie just dropped and it's already a certified hit. The movie has already pulled in $157 million in its opening weekend in the US alone. That's not just good, it's the biggest opening of the year and Warner Bros. Best since about 2023. So globally, it's already past the $300 million mark, and that number is only going to go up. So you got Jason Momoa voice acting the main guy, and Jack Black bringing in his usual chaos energy. And the cool part, they kept the tone pretty close to the actual game. Lots of creative builds, goofy mobs, and that blocky humor that fans love. I wasn't sure if a Minecraft movie would actually work, but it looks like the internet proved me wrong in this case. So far anyways. And let's be real, with this kind of success, don't be surprised if they start making Minecraft movie 2. Maybe even a whole cinematic universe for the pixelated chaos. In our next story, The Last of Us Season 2 drops April 13th. So, for all my Last of Us fans, myself included, HBO has confirmed that Season 2 kicks off on Sunday, April 13th at 9 p.m. This season's jumping ahead 5 years since we left off from the first one. So if you played The Last of Us Part 2, you know how things are about to go down. It's going to get pretty dramatic, pretty dark, and it's going to go deep. New characters like Abby, Jesse, and Dina are going to make their entrance, and there's only going to be 7 episodes this time around, which is kind of short, but they're packing a lot into each, assumably. This season will probably divide fans just like the second game did, but either way, it's going to get people talking. I'm personally hyped to see how they handle the story twist, especially with how emotional and brutal that game ended up getting. If you haven't caught up on Season 1, now's the time, and in my opinion, it's worth binge watching. So for our final story, let's circle back to Nintendo really quickly. So even with all these new PC handhelds coming out, like the Steam Deck, the ROG Ally, Lenovo Legion Go, you name it, Nintendo's Switch 2 is looking like it still might stay the king of the hill. One of the main reasons for that is Nintendo's built different. What I mean by that is they're not just pushing specs, they're trying to push fun. The detachable Joy-Cons, docked handheld, exclusive games, all that is the main grab of their ecosystem. Second, now that they've got DLSS upscaling, which means even better graphics without melting the hardware, all while the PC handhelds have sold about 6 million units combined, the original Switch sold 150 million units. So that's a pretty wild lead, and it goes to show what people want and what the industry is going after. So yeah, PC handhelds are cool, but they still kind of feel niche. Nintendo just knows how to hit the casual gamer and hardcore fan at the same time. So the Switch 2, while it might not blow us away with raw specs and power, I'm still pretty sure it's going to be on top of the game. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of today's stories. Are you going to be tuning in for HBO's The Last of Us Season 2? Also, do you plan or have you already watched the Roblox movie? Let me know what you think of that one in the comment section. Other than that, hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.